I used to do this annual event in my culinary business, and it was so much fun. Matter of fact, if you go far enough back on my YouTube channel, you can probably see video recaps of it. But I used to host this event every year, and I would sell tickets to it, and I would get sponsors to it, and it was great. Like, I mean, people had an amazing time. I always got the best feedback, but it was so much work to do pop-up events, and the ROI on the profit just wasn't there. Like, even if it was profitable, I was like, the amount of energy and capital that I needed to rent a space, do the decor, music, food, staff, prizes, everything. I was like, by the time I got the profit back, I was like, all of this time, all of the marketing and the promotions, and I mean, it was lovely, but it was exhausting. And if you've ever done a pop-up event, you know how much work goes into it. And I remember thinking, like, I make 3 times this much with a cooking class. Like, yes, these are fun. They are great photo ops. Listen, you can snap pictures for social media. It's lovely. However, it's also not sustainable because events in and of themselves are typically meant for marketing something. Like, you're hosting that event to maybe sell your other products and services, but as a standalone business model, it wasn't working, right? Even my personal chefs or caterers, clients that I've had, they were using events to promote their other services, but they would tell you it was a ton of work. And it's like, listen, for all of that, I could have held 3 or 4 cooking classes and made 5 times the amount of money and been on about my way, right? And so if you're somebody that's like, yeah, like, I love, the appeal of pop-up events because it's interactive and it's social and you get great content for the gram and all of that kind of stuff. Listen, cooking classes can do the same thing with a whole lot less work, right? And a whole lot more money, right? So I'm not against pop-up events, but I remember thinking, like, if the goal here is for me to generate revenue, I have picked one of the most physically demanding and high investment, like, you had to have a lot of capital to rent spaces and all that, methods of doing it, when I literally could be teaching cooking classes online. I could be doing it for corporations. I could be doing it out of my home kitchen. I could be doing it in my client's home. And so if you're like, yeah, I really want to make cooking classes the main thing, maybe you've done a little here on the side, here or there, maybe on the third-party websites, then I would invite you to join me for cooking classes from scratch. All of the details are down below this video. So if you're watching on Instagram, you can just comment scratch and I'll send the link to your DMs, or the link is in my bio. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you click into the description box. It'll link you right to it so you can register, and I hope to see you there.